Classic in Traffic. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, today's a story time. All right? I don't condone violence at all. I know sometimes you have to do what you have to do to survive. I know sometimes you can't avoid certain things in life. I know certain elements that we grow up around and live in and conditioned to. We got to do what we got to do. And sometimes it's any means necessary. But I say that to say this. The story time is about the first time I thought I was going to have to, as they say, unalive someone. I hate this. I hate talking about this. I'm not a gimmicky type person. You know, I don't like to make videos, you know, to do with anything with cloud or anything with, you know, that's not within my realm of life. So when I was younger, when I was about 15, 16 years old, I had a lot of problems just for no reason. No reason. It was just the elements I grew up in. They were very harsh. At this time, it was around 96, 97, somewhere around in there. I was going to school. I was entering high school. And at this time, it was a lot of danger. Bluntly put, it was a lot of danger. And I mean this when I say it. It was a lot of danger. So I lived in a place, it was like a little townhome section in Charlotte, North Carolina. And it was, I'll say, it was like a part of the neighborhood that didn't even belong, that looked like it shouldn't have even been there. Just, it was crazy. It was like all these nice houses, everything, and then bam, you got the roughest looking group of brick houses you could ever see. It was crazy. So they were breaking in everyone's houses. There was drug dealing on every corner, weed selling, shootouts, all of the above. So it was a place called Rogers Street, right? So, I mean, dudes was robbing cabs, robbing Pizza Huts, robbing delivery guys, gunpoint, just shooting it out with cab drivers. Everybody coming through, it was an issue. So, boom. So, for some strange reason, I guess I was a target. I guess, you know, I guess they felt like I was the weakest link. But I wasn't going. I wasn't going. I had already dealt with real life situations previous years on. So, that's another story time. So, I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to ruffle any feathers, because those who know, know. So, I ended up buying a gun off the streets from my man. A little 25 automatic. I bought off my man I went to high school with. He was getting a lot of money. His whole crew, they was getting money. They was ahead of everything. So he found out. He sold me a 25 for cheap. I think I only paid like $50 for it. It was crazy. So he didn't even think I knew how to shoot a gun. So he was going to help me learn how to shoot it and everything. But I did a lot of things in private that people didn't know about. I did a lot of things to build myself just by my surroundings. And I did it alone. So, that was just like my secret, because I was really in tune with everything. But I stayed away from everything, even though everything was around me. So one night I meets up with my man. I buy the 25, threw it in my book bag. Now, mind you, I'm entering high school. But it's really going down. It's really going down where I live. So, one day, mind you, in the midst of all of this, I'm like nervous as hell. Like I'm beyond nervous. I'm like, I don't want to have to do this shit. Like, and then, life was crazy. Life was crazy at this point. The streets was untamed. So sometimes it wasn't even safe just to walk to your own crib, your own home. Like, it was like that. It just really was like that. But I was ready. And I don't mean like I was ready because I had a gun. No, I was ready because I had already weighed my options. I had already, decided whatever happens. I wasn't going to be made an example. So, I don't know if the universe was like feeding the energy around me, because for some reason I had issues until I bought the gun. And it's like, soon as I bought the gun, it went from terror to, over time. I have no clue why. I don't know if I was getting older. I don't know if I was getting taller. I don't know if it's because, I don't know. I don't know if my mind was like somewhere else. I don't know if everybody was done with all of that. I don't know if the streets were calming down a little bit, because it was wild. I just knew after all the things I saw, I wasn't going. That's why I did what I did. But I knew it was do or die. I knew that. like it was do or die. So mind you, I got the gun in my pocket when I'm not in school. I got the gun in my book bag when I go to school. You know, I got the gun under my pillow. Nobody knows I got it. It made me feel like so not myself. It made me feel so not myself that it was to the point where I felt so reckless. I threw the gun away. Just threw it away. But I had it for so long. I probably had it for like maybe a year and a half. 10th summer 10th grade. Because I was checking temperatures. I wasn't doing it with the gun. I don't know if I was just coming into like a different side of myself or whatever, but at one point in time, I was ready to crash. I was ready to crash out because of what was going on around me. And it was just like, nah. No. So with that being said, I don't condone violence. I don't condone any type of gun violence or anything. But self-defense is necessary sometimes. I got it. And if you know, you know. Self-defense is necessary. Because you got some people that just, they don't even know that the people that they're bothering too much, the people that they're, the people that they're, doing too much, a lot of times they're an inch away from finding out. I hate to say it like that, but it's the raw truth. And I almost did it. I almost had to do it. And I'm glad I never had to. And I don't even know what happened. I don't even know why all the action slowed down. I don't know. Maybe it was because of me. Maybe it was because of people knowing who I was and how I don't know. I was never a violent person. I was never the one in the streets, bang, bang, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Not me. I mean, I dabbed a little, but not reckless. Maybe that's what saved me. I don't know. Maybe that's what made me not have to go there. I don't know. Maybe somebody said something to somebody and somebody said something to somebody else to made it where I didn't have to. All I'm saying is that sometimes self-defense is necessary. And I don't condone gun violence. I don't condone any type of violence. But sometimes we'll put in the predicaments and positions where we have to defend ourselves by any means necessary. And, some don't understand. Some do understand. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's Classic in Traffic. And I'm out.